back to
Chit and Chat. So today we're going to be talking about social media versus reality. I feel like this is something that people can really relate to, can't
Yeah, definitely.
100%. But I mean, what's your experience with social media? Because I know that you come off social media for quite a while, didn't you?
Yeah, I do find that people are very invested.
They are.
Because I was off social media for about 2 years, didn't post anything. I just didn't feel the need at the time. And then when I did start to get back onto it, people were questioning.
Yeah. It's because you've completely gone off social media for a few years. You had literally no posts on Instagram.
Yeah, but I don't think it's normal for people to just think, oh, because she's not posting, like she's got no life.
She's fallen off. She's fallen off the face of the earth. Yeah.
Yeah, I was dead.
No, I get that. I think for me with social media, I've always been quite present, haven't I?
Yeah.
Like not as much as I am now, but I mean before I know that I used to get a lot like very worried about what I'd post. Like for example, if I didn't post about makeup.
Yeah.
I would never post anything natural. I feel like now it's a lot different.
Yeah, that's another filters.
Filters, yeah. Did you use to post with filters?
Yeah.
All the time.
2016 with dog filter.
No, that's the thing. Like I used to post with like Snapchat filters and stuff. I don't really post with like Instagram filters though now.
No.
Yeah, I don't really use it that much. I just think, they do make you look a little bit more done up.
Yeah.
And I just know that I don't look like that in real life. So
I think there's a degree. Do you know what I mean? To filters. I think some pictures you see and you're like, okay, that's been edited.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like on Facetune, I remember I just like tested it out one day. I downloaded it, and it come up, and you could basically put a brand new face onto your face, and I literally just looked like this beautiful model. I was like to myself, why do I not look like that?
See, I don't think it looks that good though.
No.
If it's really overdone and it's like there's no point in doing it.
No.
Life isn't filtered, so
It's not.
Neither should
100%.
So,
but like I said, I used to overthink what to post all the time. Like I wouldn't post a picture of my bikini, and if I did, I'd have to have one that wouldn't show my back rolls or something that made me look skinny, or if my pose wasn't right and I looked a bit awkward.
yeah, I think that's normal though.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like, why should you feel like that just because you want to make yourself look good on social media? Because realistically, if someone saw me in real life, yeah, I might have a few rolls. I might not be there like all skinny like I'm looking in the pictures, and I think that's now been drilled into my head that whatever you post on social media, it actually doesn't really matter.
No.
Because people are going to see you for you in real life anyway.
Exactly.
Like, social media is filtered, but real life isn't.
That was kind of my mentality when I didn't have social media.
Yeah.
I just thought, if you know me, you know me. I don't need to post for you to know me.
No.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I feel like the younger generations now, like, their whole reality is social media. Like, how different is it now? Like, when we were young, we used to literally go out. We used to literally go to the park with like £3 for the day.
Go to the chippy.
And
have
have the best day ever.
Yeah.
We wasn't really like phone present, social media present. And if we were, do you remember Retrika?
No.
The app Retrika, when you used to like be there with your hair and you used to put your hands through your hair. Do you remember that?
No. Like what?
Retrika, it was an app, and it was like everyone used to do it, and they used to pull them like.
Oh, I remember that, and I remember
that. Yeah, like looking back at that now, you don't see like 15, 16-year-olds doing that.
No.
Like we were so oblivious. Like we just used to go to the park and just have the best day ever. And like I just think it's wild how much things have changed. We didn't really have social media. Growing up we had like Barbie dolls and watched Barbie movies.
It is really bad though, because it's affecting kids' mental health.
It is.
It's not healthy.
It is 100%. And like all these bans on social media where it's like, 18 plus. There's people that are actually on there that are like 16 plus now. So it's like...
Yeah. They do need to put a stop on it.
No.
I mean, even Facebook, I remember Facebook was the first social media I had.
Was it?
Yeah, Facebook was my first. I think I was about 13.
See, that's the thing. Like, I don't even think they have like age restrictions and stuff like that anymore. And like, especially for like younger kids as well. Because they're obviously influenced by like all these different people online at such a young age, they think that they need to look like that.
Yeah.
So when they hit 18, there's so many changes that are made. Like
there's 3-year-olds on iPads on TikTok now.
Exactly.
You don't know what they're watching.
Sitting at a table. Like there's many like meals that I've been to, and there's people like there's little kids there with iPads, and they're not even interacting with the family, they're just there eating their food.
Or going on the park.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, why, like that wasn't, we was a lot more present, but I feel like now social media has kind of like brought people back a little bit.
I do think social media does have its benefits though.
It does, 100%. I mean,
business purposes, definitely. You can't set up a business now without social media.
No.
It's impossible.
Like, I mean, for example, obviously we do have online businesses, but if we didn't show our face, no one would have genuine trust as to who we are.
No.
No one would believe, you know, you have got these faceless accounts that do really, really well, like quotes and stuff like that, like digital marketing accounts where people put like really good inspirational quotes and people invest into that and they monetize that, they get money for it.
Yeah.
But if you're going to like do a legitimate business about yourself and you're trying to sell something.
No matter what it is either, because when I did the nails, I didn't put a face to the business for months. And then I did decide, actually, you know what, it's probably better if people know what I look like.
Yeah, so they know who they're coming to.
Yeah.
It's a face to the name, isn't it?
It definitely helps.
100%. I think social media is good for that side as well, with like all the networking that you can do these days as well.
Yeah.
Like realistically, you wouldn't be able to actually live in this day and age without social media, which sounds bad and it's upsetting really.
It does make you wonder what it's going to be like in about 5 years.
It does. I think it's going to be absolutely crazy, but I feel like I've got a relationship with social media where I'm obviously attached to it because I've got my online business and I have to. Same with you. Like, you feel like you have to be present, but you also have that time where you're like, right, I need to step back now and I just don't need to, like, you just need to have like restraints, like certain restraints.
Definitely.
That's what I think is good about like Apple iPhones and stuff, the fact that you can like put a ban on like how long you watch TikTok for.
I don't think I'd ever use it though.
I had to use it at university.
Really?
Yeah, because there was this app, I can't remember what it was called, I think it was Flora or something like that. And you basically have like a little garden, and as soon as you plant that rose, the timer starts. So basically, your aim is not to destroy the garden. And then
my garden would be destroyed.
if you go on your phone, so say if I'm studying and I'm like, oh, I want to check TikTok. If I went onto TikTok, that garden would just be destroyed because But then if you don't go onto any social media apps and you keep your phone, it grows.
Wow.
And I know it sounds a bit stupid because people just probably think, oh, who cares about a little garden? A little garden on the phone.
I suppose it's a challenge though, isn't it?
It's like these apps are actually put in place now to stop people from going on their phones. Don't you think that's bad?
Yeah.
Like, why do you need to have certain apps like that, or why do you need to have like restrictive controls where you have to remove yourself?
You know what though, it's like attention span as well, because
It
TikTok, you can watch a new video every second. Like even adults that are watching films, they turn to their phone.
They do,
because they've got no attention span.
Yeah.
And I think that's so bad.
It is.
Really
I didn't really think about that, but like, you know, because you constantly like flick. Like they always say, don't they? Like some people, unless you're invested in the video, you don't watch it for longer than 3 seconds.
No.
So if you're constantly going flick, there's all these different sounds, all these different things. Like,
exactly. And if you're bored watching a film for a few seconds, just turn to TikTok.
And like, I just think there's no escape from it, to be honest, because you go to work, for example, and you come home and you go on your phone.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people go on the phone before bed, and I just think like that's something that, to be fair, I've stopped trying to do. Like I've started trying to pick up a book because like it's better for me to go to sleep when I'm just like reading rather than being on my phone, seeing a bright screen, then trying to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Sometimes I actually see the bright screen when I'm trying to sleep.
Mean. They do say an hour before, don't they?
Yeah.
Stop going on it an hour before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
It messes up with your REM sleep and everything, but
it's the first thing that I do in the morning. Check my social media. It's the last thing that I do at night.
Yeah.
And it's like, if your life's going to be like that for the rest of your life, I mean, it's only just, well, like I said, it wasn't like that for us when we were young.
So it makes you think what's going to be like.
So what is it going to be like in the next few years? I think social media is absolutely great, and I think, you know, it's good to have, like you said, for business, networking, also posting a lot of positive things, and I feel like a lot of people these days, they've started to post more negative, which is not in an aspect of putting hate comments on people's videos, that's another thing that we'll touch on. It's more of an aspect of like, you know, social media isn't everything that you see.
No.
And I feel like that's nice that people have started to actually open up and post things, because it makes you realise that like you're not the only person that's going through struggles.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but I think in terms of like hate comments and stuff like that, that's another thing, isn't it?
Yeah, an algorithm as well. That moulds you into who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Because whatever your conscious mind intakes, sticks in your subconscious, and that moulds you as a person. So whatever you're watching makes you.
Exactly.
Pretty
And it's
much.
like, the thing is, how many fake news stories are there these days?
Yeah.
How many things are put out there that aren't true, that could make your thoughts just completely shift.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you don't know what you're taking in, and that's why I always recommend to people, like, you know, if any accounts trigger comparison, like for me, I kept on scrolling through constantly, comparing myself to influencers, being like, oh, why don't I look as skinny as her? Why does she look like this? I had to unfollow accounts like that because I genuinely couldn't look at it anymore.
I think people are starting to realise now, though, that none of it's real.
Yeah.
I think you can tell, like, what's authentic and what's not now.
Yeah.
Which is good.
But I think the main thing is just to... My recommendations would be to literally remove yourself from anything that's not going to benefit you. Whatever you take in online is whatever... It's going to shape your reality realistically, isn't it?
Definitely.
Your moods, the things that you wear, the things that you do, the choices that you make, everything that's posted online is so important as to what you actually watch and not what you actually take in. So my advice to everyone would genuinely just be unfollow accounts that trigger comparison and start following stuff that you enjoy, you like, make you happy. For example, I have like loads of inspirational quotes and stuff all over my social media because I follow accounts that, you know, are quite powerful and just give me a little bit of motivation.
Yeah, and just remember not to overthink anything either.
No, not overthink anything at all.
Still live your life. Don't invest all your time into social media. There's no point.
There's no point at all. And to be fair, like, you come off it for a few years.
Yeah.
And like now you're back onto it again. But if you ever feel like you need a time just to like chill out, have a bit of a social media break and actually get back with reality, do it, because it does take over. And, you know, if you're one of the younger generations and, you know, your screen time's like 7 hours a day and most of that is just scrolling through TikTok and, you know, just binge watching just endless things, going into scroll holes. If that is affecting your mental health or your mindset or your studying or anything like that, honestly, just try and step away from it and just do little things like, you know, restrict your time on it and, you know, it's the best thing to do. But yeah, I think the conclusion is make sure you focus on yourself. Social media is good. You need to be present on it these days to obviously get job opportunities and, you know, stuff like that. But don't feel like you need to post your whole life on there. Don't feel like you need to compare yourself to anyone else.
Also, don't feel like you have to post if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Unless you've got a business, I do recommend it though.
Yeah.
Because you've got to struggle if you don't.
Yeah. And if you do want to post on social media but you're just nervous to and you're scared to because, you know, you're scared what other people are going to think about you, what you look like, what you say, honestly, you just take little stepping stones to get yourself there.
Because it's no different to them meeting you in person anyway.
No.
Literally no different.
That was something that you kind of struggled with, wasn't it? Like getting back on social media again.
100%. Yeah.
But like you feel so much more confident now you've actually done that.
Yeah. I think just be as authentic as you can, you know.
At the end of the day, everyone will love you for you. It doesn't matter what other people look like. Social media is not reality. Real life is reality. So just continue being you. Do not stress about anything on social media these days. And if you need a break, make sure you have a break.
That's the end of our podcast for today.
Yeah.
See you next week for another one.
Yeah, 100%. Right. See you later.
Bye.